There he is, Giuseppe.
Hi, Bay. How are you? Giuseppe from SKINFLINT here.
How are you, man?
I'm fine, thank you. I also have the drama with me.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. So you guys got to be excited. The new album's out. It's getting a real good buzz going.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Yeah, we're actually excited. Looking forward to it.
That's awesome. Now, this is like my first time like really hearing SKINFLINT, and it brings me back to my younger years. I grew up in the '80s, so I got to grow up with all the classic hard rock and metal, and you guys it took me right back to that classic sound.
Actually, we were inspired by 70s and 80s bands like Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, and I think that's why our inspiration is strongly from that period. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Now, how is the music scene there in Africa? Is there a big metal scene going on, or?
Yeah, we have a strong metal scene here in Botswana, Africa. It's mostly underground, but I think it's very distinct. Like the style, even if you see how they dress the fans here, they have this it's called Morocco, which means rockers here. They dress with this leather and this cowboy look. And it's a very unique culture, but it's got a strong following here in Africa.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, is this the first time for you guys to really try to push to break into the American market, or?
Yeah, this album has been because we've got a couple of albums before this one, but we felt like we've got 4 albums before this one, and we think that this album is a good combination of our unique styles, and we felt really strongly that it was time to penetrate the international market.
Now, is it a scary time for you as well? Does it make you nervous? It's all right, we're finally going to try to go break into America now.
I mean, it's not so much fear, but more excitement and curiosity as to how people will respond and how they'll receive a metal band from Botswana.
But I think so far, our response has been mostly positive.
Yeah.
From the US, even with our previous album, most of our sales actually came from the USA. So we're actually excited about this. Yeah. And we think that the US is a good market for this album, and it has strong influences with the blues, also the music.
Yeah.
And the blues came from the US, and I think they can sort of relate to that. Even though the music has strong African influences, there is a lot of blues influences there, which, obviously started heavy metal. And I think that's what people can relate to there.
That's awesome. Now, how about, you're saying, with this album, you guys feel that this is the time and all. Did you guys ever think about maybe moving to America and going full... full force into America like that, or is it just from what I was getting, reading about you guys and the music and all, just you're very proud of your culture and being from Botswana, and that's where you really want to show that you're coming from.
Well, I think, one of my dreams has always been to play in America.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was young as a kid, my uncle Ray, who was also in a rock band called Nosy Road, had all of these Hendrix tapes. And I saw Jimi Hendrix live in Monterey, and we always said, wow, to play in the States, that would be a dream to us. But we also like it here in Botswana.
Yeah.
And we think that it's important also to live in Botswana because that helps. I think it gives a unique feel to our music because we combine elements from African culture with heavy metal music in terms of lyrics, in terms of the mythology here, and also in terms of the direction of the sound.
Yeah, I think it would be definitely a dream come true to do a tour in the U.S. So I think we're going to try and focus on that as much as possible.
That'd be awesome. Now, you guys have actually gone to like Germany and Sweden and the Netherlands. So I mean those are like huge heavy metal markets as well.
Yeah, we did a tour with Tarja Turunen. We played 10 shows.
Yeah, they were like in Holland.
Yeah,
Holland,
okay.
Germany, like you said. Yeah, in all of those areas. And yeah, the feedback was very good there. But we feel that we are missing out without going to the U.S.
Yeah.
So the U.S. is like our next step. We really want to play there. It's a dream for us.
Now, with this album too, this is your 5th full-length album, and you self-titled this one. How come you decided, like now at this point, to self-title it?
Well, like I said earlier, we kind of thought that it epitomizes our unique style. So in this album, the African rhythms are very distinct. The lyrics are very distinct. So it's just like a stylistic thing, I think.
I think it wasn't an easy choice with the name, but when we sat together as a band in the recording studio after we recorded the album, our producer called us there and he said to us, "Come hear the songs." And the name just occurred to us that this album should be called SKINFLINT.
Yeah.
Because we felt that this album best describes, like Sandra's saying, our style of African heavy metal.
Oh.
And it has a very distinct sound, so we said, let's just call it SKINFLINT because, it is what we represent.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, you guys have actually been together, too, for quite some time. I mean, it's been 11 years now, 11, 12 years. Has it been the same lineup all along, or?
Yeah.
Actually, now that you mention it, 11 years, I actually feel scared. I never thought it's that long.
Yeah. No, but the lineup changed in the beginning. I was, as a drummer, I played a SKINFLINT for a few years, and then I had to go and study. So there was another drummer, and then...
Yeah, another drummer came in 2008 because Sandra left in 2007 to further her studies, and then she returned to the band in
2011?
End of 2011, early 2012, yeah. So we've been together for a long time. I've been with my bassist all the time, yeah. It's been the same band mostly over the years.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a rarity. You don't see that much anymore, though.
Yeah, well, luckily we found a good combination.
That's good. Wow. So the like we said, the new album is out. There was something too I was reading about the new album. It sounds like you guys wrote this pretty quickly, which I'm guessing isn't maybe the norm for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it took us approximately a week to write all of the songs. They just came organically after we came back from the tour with Tarja, and usually we would take a couple of months to write the songs.
Yeah, but strangely, this album, even though it was challenging to make, in terms of writing the songs, the compositions, it was actually, I wouldn't say easy, but everything just came together quickly.
Organically.
Organically. I don't know, we went through this moment of inspiration. We just went into the studio and everything just started coming. We didn't think about it.
Yeah.
There was no process to the writing or any method we used. We just got in the studio and said, let's jam, let's just see what happens. And the ideas just started flowing.
Oh, that's awesome. You got to love when it happens that way, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think there was any special reason, or just maybe the excitement of coming off of that tour, or just something magically clicked this time, huh?
I definitely think it was the excitement from the tour because we got to experience new venues, different audiences and different responses. So that kind of inspired us to just push ourselves a little bit, I guess.
I think also we signed on to Metal Music Booking Agency, and they also pushed us a bit.
Yeah.
And I think that was a good thing. They told us, guys, we need new tracks. We need to find a label. We got to release something new. And we were like, oh well, we just released an album, and they were like, no, we need new tracks. So we're like, okay, we'll get in the studio and we'll make them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So now that the album's down, I mean, do you guys have any tours planned, any shows coming up, or what's the plan now for the rest of the year?
Currently, we're actually planning to do like a local launch, like some shows here in Africa first, which we're going to start on end of this month, on the 30th of June. And then after we do those shows, we're going to plan probably a U.S. tour and also maybe return to Europe again. But right now, we don't have any dates confirmed for the U.S., but we hope to have that down soon.
Well, I'm hoping you guys will come to, once you get here to the U.S., you come to Philadelphia then.
Definitely.
We'd love to come there, and we'd love to see you there at the show, maybe.
Absolutely. We'll hang out. We'll have some good times. We'll listen to some good loud Skinflint music, have a couple beers, and we'll enjoy a good night.
Yeah, it would be nice to hang out with you.
Absolutely. So where should we tell everybody to go to buy the album? Where's the best place for everybody to get the new Skinflint album and the past catalog? And
they can visit our website, skinflintmetal.com, and then they can also access our albums on iTunes, on Amazon.
Basically, every major media outlet will have this album available, and obviously the obvious ones like Amazon, and just the band website like Sandra was saying, skinflintmetal.com. Yeah. But if fans want to check us out, they can just check our Facebook
and our YouTube.
For our YouTube there, they can contact us and we can just show them where to get the album. Even if they want an autograph or something, we can help them out.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. That is awesome. Cool. Well, it was great talking to you guys, and I'm really hoping you guys get here to the States and teach the States some more metal music.
No, we'd love to do that. It was really nice to talk to you.
You too. Take care. Congratulations too on the album.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.